So welcome, this is Bart Bruns. We have John Casella walking through some highlights, John, on how do we prepare as an organization and individually for the historic Supreme Court case, John?
Well, thanks, Bart. It's a great question that we all need to start thinking about, not only in sales, but the entire organization. And we expect that the decision is going to be coming down over the next few weeks, most likely the week of June 25th, which is just 3 weeks away. And so we're making sure that we're putting together materials and talking points for the sales team to be able to respond to the outcome.
Terrific. Well, why don't we kind of talk about, in your article this week, you really outlined some things that are very important, for the outcome, no matter what the outcome is. Can you walk through those high points?
Sure. Well, first of all, whether we win on the entire case, which would be the mandate being thrown out as well as the severability issue, whether we win on just the mandate or whether we lose, we think that we've won, and others think that we've won for small business by taking such a courageous stand. And I think we need to make sure that's communicated loud and clear out in the marketplace that NFIB was the only organization that had the guts to take a stand for small business when all others stood on the sidelines. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we're also communicating what's next. And we put together some great sales collateral for the field that will be going out as soon as this is announced, that will talk to the victory, hopefully, and we'll also talk to what our policy team is going to be working on to reform health care for small business, which, after all, is the number one issue that they've been concerned about for years.
Well, good. Now, besides that, it is, we have some people trying to take a clip on us, so to speak, in the media. Can you explain your philosophy on that score?
Well, it's our overall philosophy, and I've spent some time talking to our folks in FPP about this. We need to anticipate that because we've become so relevant in this topic and on this issue, that the other side is going to take pot shots at us. So whether it's the left, that was pushing for government-run health care, or the media that supports that, they're going to be trying to attack us and take us down. We've already seen a few attack-type pieces. And instead of being gun-shy on that, we need to embrace that to help show how relevant we've become in the debate and how relevant we are not only on this issue but other issues, and help show that to our members that or prospects that they have a chance to become part of an organization that is the voice and having a relevant impact for small business.
Well, good point, John. I mean, when we're involved in a historic fight, and we've been throwing some pretty good jabs first, there's going to be some counterpunches. That's just part of a fight.
Absolutely, and that's. I think we want to relish that and take advantage of that, quite frankly, from a sales perspective. That some have accused us, for instance, of being tied with big business, which is very ironic because it was big business that supported the health care bill, and it was small business that once again got left on the sidelines. So we're doing what our members have asked us to do through the polling that we do, and we're going to carry that fight. And we relish the fact that we're getting so much notice in the media and other groups that might not agree with us.
Well, John, thank you for going over how to be prepared. Any last final thoughts on this?
Just that, the fight has just begun. Whether we win, whether we lose, whether we draw on the issue, the fight has just begun. Small business still has a huge issue with health care, as well as all the other issues, and we need to make sure we're getting more doors and communicating to more members and prospects about these important issues and make sure we continue to grow as an organization.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Bart.